This is Dan Lawson. I'm in the New Page Mill in Rumford, Maine today. I'm talking to Bill Ross. Bill, how long have you been in the mill here?
Just over 25 years.
And what's your current position?
I'm a superintendent on 15 paper machine.
Okay, and what experiences have you had in the mill here as far as work experience?
Basically, I've done everything from the dry end of the paper machine to the wet end.
Okay, Bill, you've had experiences during these recent downtimes and the rolling curtailments that you actually had to talk to some of the people that were being laid off. What was the range of emotions that people were going through?
It was pretty devastating for the people who stayed here and the people who left, because the people that you work with every day become your friends, and it's hard to see them go. They have families to support and kids to raise, just like the rest of us do. And it was really sad to see those people leave the mill, not knowing that they would be back or if they would ever be back.
And how long did these downtimes, how long has this been going on that you've been doing the curtailments and the downtimes?
Off and on for a couple of years now. We've really started to not hire new people and to start to reduce our workforce.
Now, is this all because of market-related conditions?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
And basically, you know what's going on with the Chinese and Indonesians dumping paper into the country. What would happen to this whole area if you had an extended amount of downtime, or if, God forbid, the mill had to close?
I think it'd be devastating to the tax base and to the schools and to the people trying to make a living in the state, not only for this area but the outlying areas. There's a lot of outlying areas that support this mill. I come from a family that has logged all of its life, and those people have been out of work just as well as when the mill slows down, all the outlying areas slow down with it. And we only talk about the people who are working in the mill, but there's a lot of people outside the mill that are laid off because of the slowdown, and it has affected my family. I just think if the mill shut down, I put my kids through college with this mill, and a lot of us have, and it would be really sad to see it go. And if it ever shut down, I don't think it'd ever start back up. So it's one of those lost processes that you've seen throughout the country, and it's just sad to let it go.
As far as not only yourself, but as you were saying, your family members and your fellow workers, what would be the prospects for them for future employment in this area if there was something that happened to the mill?
I'm not sure. Other than tourism, this state, the production, we don't produce anything in this state except really paper. There's small plants that make pellets for wood stoves, but most of the production in this state has gone by the wayside. And if you're not into tourism, you'll probably have to retrain into another field, and you may not even be able to live in the state. So
I know driving around downtown here, you see all the businesses that there are empty shops now. Do you think that this is the overall picture of what has happened since the mill has started to have the market-related issues?
I think most definitely. People get laid off. It trickles down into every portion of the community. I don't know how it doesn't affect those businesses and how they stay in business in some cases. It seems like every year we whittle away at our workforce.
Now, both our senators and congressmen have come out supporting us on our quest to get tariffs put on this paper that's being shipped into the country. If you had the opportunity to say anything to the powers that be that are going to make the final determination on this, what would you say we really need to have happen to keep these businesses viable?
I think we truly need a level playing field. I don't think that we can survive when other companies have subsidies and are allowed to produce a paper at an unfair rate. I just don't. We are not subsidized to make paper in the United States, and when countries outside the United States supply that paper under subsidies, it's just not fair trade.
Well, Bill, I really want to thank you for your time. I know you took time out of your day here to meet with us today, and I really appreciate it, and I thank you very much.
Thank you.
And good luck.
Thank you.